Hi, loves. Sorry, I look a little disheveled. Okay, let's do a little flippity flip. This was me in my chaos moment. And see if anyone makes it on because I know I am late getting on. My child started university today and had his first one class was at night, and I said, okay, well, I'll pick you up from there tonight. Anyway, it was supposed to, oh, somebody's on with me. Yay, look at me. And I'm going to clean stamps for 2 seconds while we're waiting for people to get on. It was supposed to be a 2.5-hour class. So I was like, okay, I'm good. I will go get him tonight at around, 8:45. And then 35 minutes in, he texted me and he's like, hey, Mom, class is done. Hi, people. How are you? Look at this. This is the embarrassing part. If you could see, I have no stamps left on my desk. Or sorry, no blocks left in my drawer because I seriously have them all set here. I'm trying to see who's on. Is Paulette? Did you make it on? You guys, it's Paulette's birthday. Happy birthday, Paulette. I already sang her happy birthday this morning on our little team announcements like a giant dork. I'm sorry, Paulette. I didn't mean to embarrass you. Anyway, so no, day went fabulous. It was super exciting to see the kids again. I miss them. God, I'm exhausted. I never sleep well. Anyone who is a school teacher, if you ask them, none of us sleep the night before school starts. It's like a thing. I don't know why. And I think it's just nerves and whatever. But last night, on top of me not sleeping like normal, you're too old to get embarrassed. I love you, Paula. You're cute. My youngest had grad sleep out. Oh, you're not watching a replay. Francine, you are watching me live. I am on with you, girl. So this is no replay. You can heckle me tonight. Anyway, and so he was out until God knows the hours of the day. Does Happy Christmas belong in this stamp set? No, it does. Oh, it does. Good. Do you ever just wonder, am I putting it in the right one? 33 years and never slept. I know, Claudia, do you have the hilarious dreams too? Did you have them? Like those, that cracks me up with some of the dreams I have. I know. Francine's like, way cool. Anyway, it is. It's like a panic attack all night long. But on top of my usual panic attack, I was panicking because my child was out and about. And you're going to think I'm a bad mom, but it's kind of a rite of passage, I figure, in grade 12, some of these events that I know they do. And it was grad sleep out last night. Now, my child canned it at about 3:45 this morning and came home. He was very much over it all and exhausted. So when he got home, finally at 3:45, I would have assumed I'd like to go to sleep at that stage. And then I could not fall asleep at all. And so I gave up and I got up at 4:45. So it has been a very long day. But yes, the reason why I was delayed is the other child had his first university class tonight, and it was supposed to be 2.5 hours, and it was a whopping 35 minutes, and then he was done, and we told him we'd pick him up tonight from there because he wasn't supposed to be finishing till later. Anyway, all good, and Daddy's at work, so Mom had to do a quick run to the university, which is actually very close to me, and grab my child. Now, do you see the plethora of blocks that I now have accumulated because I had to clean them all? Okay, so we are on track now. I am good to go. Let's get creating. We're casing tonight, and it's only because I just didn't have time to come up with a plan based on how the night just played out, and we just have to laugh. You're not a bad mom. I know, but Chris, I always feel guilty. I'm like, yeah, my 17, or so he's actually only 16. He hasn't even turned 17. He's out till 4 a.m. I knew where he was the whole time. You know those commercials where they say it's like 2 a.m. and do you know where your child is? I actually did. I knew where he was the whole time. Okay, we're going to play with some Halloween because I have no brain. And so I went in the catalog really quickly as I was getting my StreamYard set up. And I'm going to play with the Bewitching one because it's so stinking cute. These are our ones from last night. If they were away, I would be so much happier, but I screwed up. Casing is good. Have you ever noticed that when you're fried and there's not much left in the tanks? I find casing is a very therapeutic way of kind of getting me back into things. So let us grab this super sweet stamp set and super cute. I was going to say pouch. It's not a pouch. It's a punch. Hi there, sweetie. You're coming to Vancouver at the end of the beginning of the trip. Heading to the Pacific Northwest, October 1st through 11th. Oh, you're going to be here. Is that our Thanksgiving? Well, you and I should look at dates. Okay, there. I know, don't get mad at me. This actually is very liberating to get all these stamps off the blocks. I tried to do it at 6 this morning, but I ended up typing up the tutorial instead. I think I was procrastinating. Hi, Quiche. Okay, there. I've yacked for long enough. So let us get to, I'm going to go with the cottage gingham paper, which is awesome. If you haven't seen it or you don't have it, it's one you're going to want. So we're going to need some of that. We're going to need some pumpkin pie. Do I have pumpkin pie? Just trying to see if I have a pumpkin pie base ready to go here. I often have, I keep like old bases that I've cut and where I've had one. I've got it. Okay, so we've got this. And then what else should you see? Or you're going to love, Vancouver's awesome. We can give, well, text me. We'll come up with some ideas. Okay, so there is my base, okay? Now I'm going to grab my DSP so I can show you. Not you. You. There we go. She's got it. She's cooking with gas. Okay, so the cottage gingham or gingham cottage, which one is it? See all your cards. Oh, Eileen, I love you. You're so cute. Is this one here. So it's got all these beautiful colors that you can kind of play with. So we're going to go with this one. And I'm going to say if a card base is 4 1/4, I think maybe I'll go with 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's my plan, okay? So 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. And we'll move this out of the way. We'll give him back his friend. Now, for this one, we're going to need that gorgeous black and white gingham ribbon. I love this one. This one is team meeting this month. So there's a multitude of rolls of this in my house. Hi, sweetie Paula. Where did you get the containers you keep your DSP in? Michael's here sells them. Does that help? I don't know. I'm sure that they all do. We get them in different colors. Okay, so now we need our basic white scrap bag, which I did put away this morning. And we are going to go, oh, it's got some cute stuff. I know how to do that. I did read about that. And then this, I'm going to go with 3 3/4, and then we'll stamp it and we'll see what we need. Oh, now it does say Best Witches, which means I know that they've jumped into this stamp set as well. Okay, so let's take our Best Witches stamp set. And we're going to just do it right down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Good thing we have those blocks cleaned. We need to close that cupboard, otherwise this drawer won't open. I got those slow closing cupboards here, so you can't slam them, which I'm going to tell you guys right now is a pain in the butt when you're angry and you really want to slam something because you can't. Okay, so let's take this. We're going to ink this one up. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, then I'm going to come down to the bottom, down here. Oh, please be straight. I'm going to stamp it. Is it straight? Do you ever just have that? Okay, it's not super bad, but I feel like the right side's up a bit, so I'm going to lower it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to pull our right side down a bit from where I think it should be. Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, so what we're going to do here, and you bought yours at Michael's and you're in New York. Okay, I love you guys. I know it's 10:44. Donnie, you should be in bed, love. I am going to grab this, and I'm going to cut it to be, let's say maybe 1.5 inches. Let's see. I'm going to look on here. 1.5 inches. Yeah, that should work. I'm going to go 1.5 inches, and I'm going to go by 3 3/4. Okay. So let's take this. How far to the side was it? That's way over there. Okay. There. Let's go. And then I need 3 3/4. I'm just trying really hard not to stick my fingers in my ink until it's dry. Okay, got it. Check. We have got a sentiment. Oh, this is quite cute, and it's quite simple. Okay, so now, for me, I can't tell the colors, and I'm too lazy to go look. So I'm going to go with a little bit of fresh freesia. I have no idea what color that is. Then we're going to go with some Granny Apple Green. We need one more good Halloween-y color. Halloween-y, is that a thing? Should I come to your class on the 3rd? What's on the 3rd? Do I have a class on the 3rd? Oh, it's not live. It's a virtual class. Your brother has soft closing. They were visiting. I do not have soft. Yeah, they kept apologizing. Bash. Hi, Karen Richmond. Okay, someone help me. We need one more color in here. Okay, possible. C'est possible. Too much like our orange. Nope, that'll clash. That was hideous. Did you see that? They've got one more color in here, and I'm really kind of struggling to figure out what. Maybe I'll go pool party. We'll just really mess with it. Daff, I know, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so can you guys vote? We could do Daff as our color or pool party as our color. It's definitely not a black hat on these. It's got 3 different colored hats. We've got a purple already. Which one? Come on, I'm watching you. Do you want pool party or do you want daffodil delight as our 3rd hat? Okay, I've got 1 daff, 1 pool. Poor Jen. I always stress out when the voting starts and Jen's already voted. Come on, you guys. You know how I get here. We have to get 5 to get somewhere. So someone's going to have to vote or else we're not going to make a decision tonight. Okay, daff, pool party, Jan West. Okay, where did I go? Oh, pool party, daff, pool, daff won. Okay, it beat you. And it just because it happened faster. They were pretty close if we had kept going. Okay, now they chose that super cute polka dot hat. There's my pider. I love piders. Okay, that's what my kids called them when they were little. Mommy, there's a pider. Makes me sad when they lose all those little cute baby phrases. Okay, let's grab this. Just grab my scraps that we were working on. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? People who have children who've gone to university. So Joe hasn't been to a class yet, and this is like my lack of experience. And yet he can see his little syllabus online, like for what's happening. And it talks about tomorrow's class, and it talks about like what they'll be learning and the readings. Is he reading those in advance? I don't know, because that doesn't happen in high school. You find out, like, you don't get told in advance what you're reading. So this is what I'm wanting to know. Is he reading in advance? Can someone who has a child who's in university or being tell me? Or if you're a university prof, you want to give me it? You want to tell me? Let me know these things. This is stuff I need to learn. Okay, I'm stamping this one. Oh, poor Jen. Ooh, look at that. Super cute. Okay, love that one. Did you just say your nephew is currently cheddar? Like what? Like cheddar cheese? Am I missing something? He hasn't even had 1 class, which is why I'm asking. Like, that's my concern. I'm like, we haven't even met the prof. What are we doing? Know nothing about this course yet. Ooh, this one I find. Just a second. It can't hurt to read ahead. That's what I said too. I know. That's what I said. I said if you read it in advance, you're going to know at least what the prof's talking about before he does it. And I made him even, I'm like, just try a few sample problems too. He's like, really? I'm like, I don't know. Just do it. I'm a geek. I would have already looked at the whole course and I would have like sat down and done all my questions and turned in the assignments that are due next week. They can't pronounce his name. Okay, there. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Okay, put that one away. And then the next one I need is some DAF. Now, you will notice the one I just used, my Fresh Freesia, it's so inky that sometimes I get a little bit bubbly. Be prepared and read in advance. Okay, thank you. This is all very new when your kid hasn't been to university yet. Okay, there we go. We got it. That worked really cute. Remember, you have to read the first chapter before the first class. I love you guys. See, like, I don't remember. My sister said something to me about university. I'm like, dude, did I go? Like, I don't remember any of it. I feel like I blacked it all. Just blanked everything out. Nope, don't need to remember. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to come in and we are going to, no, we're not because it's angled. We have to try and get, here, we'll do you first. I'm trying to, oh, where's my wash? Oh, no, I know where it is. Forget it. It's okay. I had that panic moment of where's my cute washi tape that I bought? But I do know where it is. Okay, so we got our first one, and I know it had some witches on the back. Okay, and then we're going to come over here. Chris, Angus, what's he doing this year? Luke, he's so funny. Because he's just said, he's like point blank, he's like, I'm not going to university. I'm not sitting in a classroom. I cannot do it. It'll kill me, Mom. And I'm like, I understand. It's not his, it's not his. He wants to be a lineman for our hydro. And I'm like, awesome. As long as you got a plan, dude. Mom doesn't care. Okay. We're going to do one more cut. Science is at UBC. Oh, Nerdy Pants. Look at him go. Is he living in res, Chris, or is he staying at home while he's doing it? So UBCO, you guys, UBC Okanagan, it's not too far from me. Or from me at the lake, I should say. Right, Chris? That would be a better, more accurate. There. Okay, so we've got all of our hats. We are ready, people. Or not, because that's not coming out. Now, we are going to need some stars. But the part that I thought was super cute that I'm going to show you is I'm going to grab my, where is it? There it is, my holiday embellishment container. My kids always took an extra class, then dropped the one they couldn't understand. See, I don't think that's a bad idea, Jamie. Home, we're 12-minute drive. Oh my God, that's true. And trying to get into res and things there is horrible. My nephew, that was brutal. Okay, so now what we're going to do for this is we actually want to punch out that little, what's it called? Like the band. So I'm going to show you. I do waste a bit of this, and I'll show you why. Because if you saw my first live, I had the most horrific time trying to get the tape or trying to find the ends of the tape. So what I decided to do was to leave, we need 2 strips, was to leave the tape with a little kind of like fold on the end. So I'm going to put 2 of these back to back, just like that. Rip that off. And then see here, all I'm doing is I'm just wasting, I don't know, not even a 1/2 inch. And it's just so that I don't have to, kind of try and fiddle with that. What does it say? Some teachers' English wasn't good. Yes. Joe said his teacher today for this class that he'd gone to had the most amazing, like Jamaican accent. Joe's like, I just wanted to listen to him talk. It was kind of cool. I love that when you can hear. There's a new teacher at my school, and she's from Ireland. And I could, seriously, I'm like, can you just talk to me? Because I really like listening to you. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm just putting down 2 side by side of my little tape. And then again, I'm just folding my little ends back as I do them. I lost the case that I was keeping everything in. Really? I shouldn't be allowed to do anything when I'm tired. I get really dumb. I know you see my head turning constantly. I'm just always making sure that you're not. Oh no, that one didn't work. I didn't push my tape down hard enough. Okay, but that's okay because I can fix it. Because I'm that special. Not with this piece of tape, I'm not. So what I'm going to do, you're going to see this. You're a little low on the screen. Sorry, sweetie, I'll come up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just doing a repair job because I didn't have my tape down hard enough. So the one thing I would comment on here is if you're going to do this technique, maybe burnish your tape. If you don't know what that means, just take like a bone folder and really just make sure that your tape is down on your cardstock when you do it. Okay. So now we're going to do one more, not on there. I'm going to do one purple one over here. And I'm going to take my own advice. Give me 2 secs. There. I know, Jan, I'm still low there. It's funny where I must be. I've set it up a little odd. Okay, let's come in here. So again, all I'm doing, just go like that. Make sure that it's stuck down. Okay. Ta-da. Come up here. Punch. We got it. Now we got cute glittery accents for our hats. Now, the way they've done this, they definitely did not use the same colors, okay? Meaning they didn't put the orange on the orange and so on. Let's take this. And I'm going to put you on here. And I'm going to take pumpkin pie. So I'm going to work in the same color that the card base is in. So kind of that tone on tone look. I can go recycling. There's my stamps. I need pumpkin pie. We got it. Jan, am I in a better location now? You okay? I never get that. How can you not speak English but teach at a university? I've never, like, people are paying for classes. I feel like you need to be able to speak the language you're teaching. I totally get accents because I know some people come in with and they've got very thick accents. There is this lovely woman who teaches at my children's high school, and she is Iranian and has a very thick accent, but teaches French. And so even, like it was one of those, it took the kids a bit. And once they figured out her accent, they were dialed. But it was pretty cute at first because they were like, I don't understand the French, but it was just, yes, it's just because the bottom of the card. Yeah. But I wasn't doing anything on it. I'm just stamping this part. Sorry. Move it up here. It was just because they had to, they were concentrating enough because they were learning French, which was kind of comical. Okay. So all I'm doing, you will notice that I'm trying to kind of spin the stamp set so that it's not always in the exact same orientation, because it would become a little bit obvious. My computer sciences teacher couldn't use the computer. Can you explain that? Like, you paid for it. How can you get a computer sciences teacher that can't use a computer? Okay, there we go. And the teacher tonight, had sent out this big email saying that they need to have downloaded the book, the ebook for his class, which was fine. So of course Joe goes on. He's like, I need you. I'm like, what? He's like, it's not here. I'm like, it has to be here. He's told you to download it. He's the computer teacher. Anyway, I look, it wasn't there. He'd never uploaded it or not uploaded, but he'd never posted on the school's site which book it was. And he didn't post it anywhere in any of his notes or syllabus. So I was like, you're good. You get off the hook on that one, Bean. You did check. But this is the interesting part when I think kids think that these teachers are they're going to know what they're doing. Well, believe me, not everybody knows. She lives in Korea, teaches English, and speaks no Korean. See, but that may be a good thing in that the kids no one can fall back into a language. I always find my kids learn way more French when I teach French and don't speak to them in English at all, like none. Okay, so we've got that. Next thing we're going to do is this guy's the one that's going to get the bit of ribbon around him. So let's take off the ribbon. Is it a bow? It's a bow. I would have liked for this to be thicker cardstock for me to tie a bow. Believe me, I'm not good at tying a bow on thin cardstock that moves, but we're going to make the best of it. And I can do it. I'm going to use my positive thinking. Positive thinking. Yes. So I sent out my email tonight to I love this. We finally changed this. The kids used to come to school on the second day of school, sit in a class with last year's teacher again for like, I don't know, God knows how long, and then finally get moved at kind of recess time to their new teacher. And it was this giant waste of time. Parents became anxious. Kids became anxious. I'm becoming anxious tying my bow. Does that count? And so now, after COVID, we did it because it meant not mixing kids around as much. They all found out today after school, they got an email. Hi, Donna. Just channel Mare. I know. I need my Mare. Channel your inner Mare. Okay, Mare. But then we have to floof the bow, Jan. Do not let us leave an unfloofed bow, because I feel like Mare might actually come haunt me if I do that. There we go. We did it. Okay, so let's just go into our floofing. You need to get floofed because you're a bit flat. If only it were that easy to floof up the bits. Okay. There. Best witches. Okay, move. Do you like how I'm talking to you guys? Move. It's not you. It's not you. It's me. Okay, and then this one, we need some dimensionals. And apparently a lot of glue dots. Does that mean you have your kiddos tomorrow? I do, and they already know they're in my class. I got some cute emails tonight. I actually have a couple kids that I taught 2 years ago. They were in grade 5, and now they're in grade 7. So I have a few of my little beans back, and I'm kind of excited about that. And then I got a whole whack of new kids that, like you've watched them come up, and I'm kind of giddy about getting the chance to teach them, because it was a bummer when you realized when I moved grades that I was going to miss a whole whack of kids that, you've been watching them come up since kindergarten. You were kind of excited about teaching them. Okay, got that. Now, we just have to mix and match here, people. Are you ready? So let's take purple. Whoop! Oh, I just threw out my lid. Fart bombs. My lid for my, what's it called, went into the garbage. I'll find it. Okay, let's just do. So you are going to get green. You are going to get orange, and you're going to get purple. Okay, there we go. Under control. So this actually goes kind of edge to edge. So it doesn't match up with the stamping. It matches up with the shape of the hat. Does that make sense? There. Okay. Ta-da. 1, 2. Floof, floof, floof. Need to make sure that I'm covering. I need to just adjust this a little bit here. There, there. Okay. So now we're going to take those super cute little hats. We're going to grab our dimensionals. We have floofed, my dears. And I feel like I should have stamped. I bet that's the other best witches we've done. I feel like I should have stamped a spider somewhere. Okay, we're going to take you. You're going to come up here. I'm just going to kind of go like that. Oh, no. Hang on. Pause. He's going to need a double. Got it. Because the single is going onto the best witches part. Okay, there. So he's coming up a little bit. Then this dude, we're going to let him do the same thing, but down here. I'm changing up my layout just a little bit. I know, Janet, the hat's super cute. Single, double. Hey, has anyone watched that show on Netflix, Echoes? It is messing with me right now. Okay, there. And then we need one more. Ooh, I feel like I really cut it. I did. I put him too low. Okay, pause. Hold on. Can we do this? Or maybe I put my third one up high this time because we're going to have to just alter it. Nope, it's not going to work. I really need the third hat to make this all work. I think I'm going to have to move this. A spooter. Stamp the spooner. It's auto-correcting on Jan. Okay, someone tell me, how frustrated do you get when you type something? Then you realize it's bad, and so then you decide to retype it, like because you realize it's auto-corrected to something you didn't mean to. And so you keep typing it and keep hitting enter, and it keeps auto-correcting, and I feel like I look like an idiot. Just a sec. How high can I move this? I can move this. There. I'm just going to lift these two up. It's all good. Under control. Maybe. Come back. Sorry, it was my mother calling. I did not set my thing on live video. There we go. I know. So Jan, it's me too. I do it all the time. And then I'm like, oh, good God. Yeah, that Echoes is a nail biter. And it's so like unpredictable. And I couldn't figure out who was who for the longest time. I was like, I don't know which character is which. Okay, you're down. You're down. Okay. Next, we got it. Hi, Teresa. Okay, now I can do the one that I needed to. You're going to get a slight tip that way. Okay, there. And yeah, we did it. There. Okay, Jan, I'm going to do the spider on it. Can we do that? We're going to do it. Jan, I made a decision. I want a spider hanging down right there. Okay, he's going to need to be well inked. I could use a Stamposaurus Rex, but I'm too lazy. What if I use a basic gray? Ta-da! Oh, and it was just standing one here. Let's give him one little. Oh yeah, he's good. Okay, and then we're just going to take, I don't want any, you know when you get the halo effect? I don't want it today. Right, Gina, Lena? I know. Tina, oops. Sometimes, oh, there's cute. We'll just stick that one in there. Okay, now the last thing that they did was using that same punch is we've got, you can see, I've got a few little stars here, and I'll get myself one more set of stars because we're going to use 5. Ta-da, with some other scraps. And I can get rid of you. I don't know if I love the colors that we got here, but it's cute. It's a very cute card. Okay, so now we're going to take these and I'm going to put my stars in kind of I'll put the glue dots where I intend to put the stars. Does that make sense? And then we kind of work from there. So we'll do here 1, and we'll do 2, and then we'll do a 3. Okay, so now we've got those all in. Fun fact, McGregor executed Salem Witch. Really? Carla, that's horrible. I still can't believe that they did that stuff. It is bizarre. Oh, wait, you don't think like me. Let's get rid of you. Don't get me started. Okay. Coming in here. Now, let's get... So just basically all I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick them up just using my take a pick tool. And we're going to stick them down. in little different locations. Yeah, the colors did turn out cute. It's actually it's quite cheery. And honestly, if I'm sending this to someone, I'm sending it to one of my girlfriends who's got like an October birthday. Best witches. It is bizarre. There you go. Okay. So super sweet little card. So as I said, we were using our Bewitching Bundle straight out of the catalog. It was page 72. We used the adorable washi tape that coordinates with it. And we used a cottage gingham. That's cute. Okay. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will see you at 5 p.m. Okay. Have an awesome evening. Actually, is it 5:30 tomorrow, I think, because of Joe's got an online class, which we're just trying to figure out, and I don't know how it'll impact my Wi-Fi. So we may be doing 5:30, but I will keep you updated. I'm just going to re-floof the bows before Mare comes on and sees my card and says, Ange, I could use a good floofing. There we go. It is floofed. Mwah. Have an awesome evening, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Remember, all of these items can be bought in my online store. All you do is head here. There it is. Shopwithnorthshorestamper.com. Okay. Night, guys. Bye.